Oh, I had the potion. There we go.
You can harvest the machine hearts, I'd be grateful.
I don't have to deactivate the potion thing. One Fangorn heart.
Prepared.
I don't know where the Fanghorn heart was left. Something there. Is that it?
That's all the parts we need.
There we go.
I should take these to Draka.
Draka, you have served your family well with your exceptional climbing skills.
May the wings of the Ten carry you home, my brother.
I got the hearts. We should head back to Arrowhand.
Yeah, at least now we can bag and tag these soldiers.
Bag and tag?
Oh, hold on. Since you can clearly handle a bunch of angry machines, I want to go back to where the Thunderjaw hit us.
Thunderjaw?
There. I can't just leave them to rot. They deserve to be bagged and tagged too. Will you come with me?
Lead the way.
Glad to have you along.
I mean, I could cheese any fight, mate. You know, bring me along. I'm Miss Cheese. You could just jump, dude.
To think, so many have to die just to get water.
Did you try talking to your commander at Scalding Spear?
Please, the only thing she'll listen to is the sound of a bow being drawn. About that, wouldn't mind having yours at my side if it ever came to it.
Give me a better one. I'll
I'm
fight
just
better.
passing through, Draka.
Can't blame me for trying.
Oh, lovely
is it.
desert.
Where the Thunderjaw ripped through my squad.
I'm sorry, Draka.
They were warriors to the end. We should get started.
Warriors.
Someone's alive. By the rocks.
Speak sense, soldier.
Burrowers.
Where?
To battle!
So I'm turning back now.
Oh, God. I need something explosive. Black tea with sunflower honey. You know, I read somewhere that honey is like 90% or something, like not pasteurized, but like they make it like less concentrated, like a lot, by the process of collecting it. Like actual honey's really, really thick. There's too many. I have to do this stealthily. What the fuck? I can take one-on-one. It's okay. It's just when I get hammered by loads. Yeah, I get hammered. It depends on the flower. The flower? I get honey from family friends sometime. It can be like solid block. I've never seen that before. I thought honey is harvested from bees, right? Honeycomb. Or do you mean it depends on the flower that they feed from? Ow. Got him. One down. That was a terrible shot.
I'm not giving up.
There are kinds of honey that are very viscous, and look more like fat. And there are some types of honey that look more like liquid, like blue honey. Yeah, I think it's the way they process it. I'm judging this on just things I've seen online. That's it. I'm no expert. I don't eat honey. It is not my thing. That's like 2 damage. Got it, got it. It sucks that it's used all the ammo. Would you step out of the way, dude? How would that hit me? She can Lie. I was gonna say there's no way she would travel that far. Apparently the bow can also miss. There we go. Whew. Yeah, but it's the bees themselves, not the industry. That's interesting. That's interesting. From what I read about what honey actually is, I guess it depends on the bee. I don't know. One of those things that are deemed more or less perfected by nature, so we hardly ever mess around with it. I don't know whether that's true. I don't know. I thought there was a lot of process involved with making honey, like with milk. I don't know though. I don't know. I just, from what I've seen, I think there's a bit involved with it. There was a case of bees producing blue honey because they're getting into a waste of M&M's factory. It's bee spit though, right? Honey? I think. What is honey? I think it is. The bees store nectar inside their stomachs. It's not vomited or pooped out before it's technically released. Here's the truth by beekeeping.com. Worker honeybees collect nectar from flowers using their tongue to store it inside a crop or sac known as the stomach. The honey stomach is expandable so it can hold nectar as the bee carries it back to the hive. While nectar is inside the honey stomach, it is mixed with special enzymes to start the honey making process. So sort of digesting. Upon returning to the hive, the bees regurgitate. It just said it wasn't vomit. Regurgitate the nectar from their stomach and pass it mouth to mouth to other worker bees. While doing this, they fan it with their wings to reduce the moisture content to between 13 and 18%. Once it reaches this point, it is considered honey, and bees store it inside. Why honey is technically not bee vomit? Up until this point, many people draw the incorrect conclusion that honey is made from bee vomit because it's regurgitated from their stomachs. However, it is not bee vomit because unwanted particles are filtered out by a pulsating valve called the proventriculus. These particles are passed through, swallowed into the midgut of the bee once the... Oh, because it doesn't reach the digestive system. Right, so essentially it is a sac before the stomach. There was a scandal in Estonia a while ago about honey sold in supermarkets having little actual honey in them. Yeah, I've heard something similar. But yeah, they use it for their what do you call it? They're young, right? They use it for their young. So they that's why it's not vomit, because it comes out before it reaches the actual stomach. Interesting. Honey in general is the most natural food you can have. I'm not sure about that. How can it be natural if it's made by a bee? There's a beekeeper not too far away from me. It sells linden and sunflower honey. Interesting. I think there's a farm nearby that sells eggs, but that's about it. I've seen a... Oh, Christ. That's not a Thunderjaw, is it? No, it's too small. It is a Thunderjaw. Fucking brilliant. It's the most natural food because it's the least processed food that we mass produce and sell worldwide. All right, Sam. Would you not consider, like, plant material more natural? Because it's not made by anything else? I'm gonna let him wreck Draka for a bit.
Think we can take care of this now?
Well, anything that is not produced by an animal or an insect would be by definition more natural, right? I don't know. It depends what you define as natural. Less processed, because if you think like honey is already processed by the bee before we process it, right? So the bee will produce the honey and then we'll take it and produce it for human consumption. Fruits are literally made to be appealing by animals, so they spread seeds. Yeah, true. If that's I don't know whether natural is even good. I mean, Sam, this is not required, darling. Look at that paw. He's wrapped it around my arm. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I do like the taste of honey, but I would not eat it. I would not eat it. I got a Thunderjaw to destroy, Sam. The process hasn't been artificially altered. Okay. Yeah, I could see that then, yeah. If that's your definition. Nearly every other food that's mass-produced goes through a massive range of pestilent gene seeding, etc., prolong its expiration date. Yeah, but bees eat the flowers in which pesticides go on anyway. They eat the nectar, you know. I don't think that's true, Ethereal. I think there's a lot of shit that happens. I think there's a lot of shit that happens to honey that you're not aware of. To some honey. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're buying your honey from a farmer, I assume he doesn't artificially mess with it. But then you could say the same thing about any food. What the hell am I supposed to do here? That's level 30. Oh my god. This is a side quest. And the side quest is level 17. And I'm level 17.
God damn.
Yeah, organic though, that's a different thing. Organic is just often a marketing term, not regulated or clearly defined. Yeah, I agree. Organic's a scam. Absolute scam. My father loves that organic shit. I don't think it does anything though, personally. It's like just a waste of money. It used to be a lot more popular with organic stuff, right? Hey, Marek, how are you? Oh, God. Did I take a death for that, by the way?